Welcome to Olympus. My name is Ryan. Today we're going to be talking about the new Avalon Brawls Shop. So, every month we get a specific Titan event, and there's going to be different types of tasks that you can do. All of these are going to be able to give you points, which if you reach a certain number of points, you'll be able to get coins for that event. So, we have logging in a couple times, 3 times throughout the event, getting VIP, spinning emeralds, opening the Titan artifact sphere. I think this one was doing 200 summoning sphere opens. Then we have 40 of upgrading the Titan skins, as well as upgrading your Titan's 80 levels. So all of these will get you points. Now, what are the best items to buy in the shop? And it really kind of goes two different ways of thinking. Number one, are you going to be focusing on your Titans? Or number two, am I going to be focusing on my heroes? If you are focusing on Titans, there's really two particular buys that I would go for. Number one is the Essence of the Elements right here. You're going to need so many of those. They're very hard to get. And so based off the amount that you need and trying to probably level up your team as much as possible, this is probably going to be the best option. Second after that is probably these artifact seal chests. And again, this is only if you don't have your main team already upgraded. If you do already have your main team upgraded in terms of the artifacts, I would probably go Essence the Elements definitely before these. But you also have a chance. The other one that you could buy is these Titan potions, and they're not bad. But you can get these from the guild shop, so it's not necessarily needed as much as these other two, which are harder resources to get. Now, in terms of these Earth artifacts, Titan of your choice, artifact chest, Brawl box, Mandrake root, artifact crown chest, Super Titan artifact chest, Gleaming seal chest, all of those I'd skip. All of those I'd skip because you're going to be getting, they're not as important or not as good in terms of value. But again, Essence of Elements, artifact seal chests. And if you, let's say you have a team that is already maxed here, but not maxed to the level, then maybe Titan Potions comes into play. The other time that I would think about Titan Potions too is if it's going to be able to push you over a certain amount of being able to upgrade your Titans for the levels, just so it gives you more points to be able to buy more stuff. Now, that's pretty much all the Titan items. In terms of the actual hero items, I think there's one clear purchase here. That's Harunian Helm right here. I'm going to be spending every single coin that I can to get as many Harunian Helms as possible. Why is that? Well, these Harunian Helms require a lot of energy to farm. So they are by far the best purchase. Now, the key to all doors is also not bad, but in terms of, you could basically get 11 of these Harunian Helms for the key to all doors, one of those. And those resources are going to be a little bit easier to farm. At least everything besides the Enigma's Chronicles. Usually you can double up on different types of those resources. Now, in terms of these red items, I personally usually don't like buying red items from any shop. And sometimes I do, but for the most part I don't. And the reason that is because you're not going to need nearly as many red items as you need orange items. So I would go for the orange items, specifically Harunian Helms. I definitely think that's the best buy if you are going for hero resources. So Harunian Helm here. If you're going for Titans, Essence of the Elements, Artifact Seal Chest with maybe some Titan Potions. Otherwise, try to maximize the event. Make sure you're doing your brawls and actually getting teams for defense and winning as many as you can to maximize this event. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk with you soon.